In a world where appearances can be deceiving, a mastermind was born. Maya Sullivan, a fitness influencer with a captivating smile, had a secret. She could manipulate people's emotions. Her latest mark was Sophia Lin, a kind-hearted social justice advocate. With a fabricated tale of survival, Maya weaved a web of trust, setting the stage for a sinister game of control. But where did this mastermind come from? Maya's gift was born out of trauma, a childhood marred by neglect and violence. As she navigated the darkness, she developed an extraordinary ability to perceive people's deepest desires. This gift would become her most powerful weapon, and her curse. By her 30s, Maya had perfected her craft, leaving a trail of broken lives and empty bank accounts in her wake. With each new mark, she reinvented herself, always staying one step ahead. But her latest target would prove to be her most challenging yet. Ethan Kane, a tech mogul, and his fiancée, Sophia Lin. Maya's entry point was the wellness retreat, where she met Sophia and Ethan. With her charming smile and empathetic ears, she quickly gained their trust. But beneath the surface, Maya was calculating, searching for the perfect moment to strike. As Maya gained their trust, she began to weave a web of deceit. With Sophia, she planted seeds of doubt, whispering words of concern about Ethan's true intentions. The cracks in their relationship began to form, and Maya was ready to capitalize on their vulnerability. Ethan, despite his love for Sophia, found himself irresistibly drawn to Maya. Her ability to mirror his desires made her a siren, luring him into a world of forbidden passion. As the lines between right and wrong blurred, Ethan's judgment began to falter. But Sophia wasn't naive. As she delved deeper into Maya's past, she uncovered a trail of inconsistencies and deceit. The facade was beginning to crumble, and Sophia was determined to expose the truth behind Maya's charming smile. Sophia's search for truth led her to Liam Gray, a man who had narrowly escaped Maya's grasp. Together, they pieced together the puzzle of Maya's past, uncovering a string of aliases and ruined lives. The evidence was mounting, and Sophia was ready to confront the mastermind. The night of Ethan's product launch, Sophia and Liam confronted Maya with the truth. The mastermind's empire was about to crumble, and the world was watching. As the evidence mounted, Maya's facade began to crack, revealing the ruthless manipulator beneath. But Maya was not one to back down. With a smile that could charm the devil, she twisted the narrative, painting herself as the victim. The crowd was torn, unsure of what to believe. But Sophia had one final trick up her sleeve, a revelation that would change everything. Sophia played her trump card, an audio clip of Maya admitting her manipulations to a friend. The room fell silent, the only sound the weight of Maya's words. The mastermind's empire was crumbling, and she knew it. The crowd turned on her, their anger and disgust palpable. Ethan's world was shattered. The woman he had fallen for, the woman he had betrayed Sophia with, was a mastermind of manipulation. The guilt and shame were crushing, and he knew he had to make things right. But as he looked at Maya, he saw a stranger, a woman he had never truly known. The mastermind's empire crumbled, and the world watched as Maya's manipulation was exposed. The authorities froze her accounts, and former victims came forward with their stories. Cornered and desperate, Maya attempted to flee, but it was too late. The law had finally caught up with her. Maya's final move was an attempt to intimidate Sophia, but it was too late. The authorities closed in, and she was arrested at the airport. As the handcuffs were placed on her wrists, Maya knew her game was over. The mastermind had been unmasked, and justice had been served. In a final private confrontation, Sophia faced Maya, her voice firm and commanding. "You've manipulated lives for too long," she said. "This is your reckoning." Maya, once the mastermind, was now a shadow of her former self, a reminder that justice can be slow, but it is always inevitable. Ethan and Sophia, though scarred by Maya's betrayal, found strength in each other. They used their platform to raise awareness about emotional manipulation, turning their pain into purpose. As they looked to the future, they knew that their love and trust had been tested, and they had emerged stronger. Liam, too, began to heal, dedicating himself to helping others spot the warning signs of toxic individuals. His experience with Maya had been a nightmare, but it had also given him a purpose. As he looked to the future, he knew that he would always be vigilant, but he would never let fear control him. Maya, the mastermind, was sentenced to decades behind bars. The woman who had once controlled so many lives was now a prisoner, forced to confront the ghosts of her actions. As she disappeared into the darkness of her cell, the world outside was finally free from her manipulation. The mastermind's empire was no more, and the world was finally free from her grasp. The lives she had sought to destroy had found redemption and resilience, while Maya faded into obscurity, a cautionary tale of the dangers of unchecked ambition and emotional exploitation. Ethan and Sophia's journey had been one of pain and betrayal, but it had also been one of growth and redemption. As they looked to the future, they knew that their love and trust had been tested, and they had emerged stronger. They had learned that even in the darkest moments, there is always hope, and that with courage and resilience, they could overcome anything. Liam's experience with Maya had been a nightmare, but it had also given him a purpose. He was now dedicated to helping others spot the warning signs of toxic individuals, and he was determined to make a difference. As he looked to the future, he knew that he would always be vigilant, but he would never let fear control him. Maya, the mastermind, was now a prisoner, forced to confront the ghosts of her actions. As she sat in her cell, she couldn't help but think about the lives she had ruined, the people she had manipulated. She knew that she would never be free again, and that her gift, once her most powerful weapon, had become her curse. The world outside was finally free from Maya's grasp, and people were living their lives, unaware of the mastermind who had once controlled so many. But for those who had been affected by her manipulation, the memory of Maya would never be forgotten. A cautionary tale of the dangers of unchecked ambition and emotional exploitation. Ethan and Sophia's journey had been one of pain and betrayal, but it had also been one of growth and redemption. As they looked to the future, they knew that their love and trust had been tested, and they had emerged stronger. They had learned that even in the darkest moments, there is always hope, and that with courage and resilience, they could overcome anything. And so, the mastermind's story came to an end. A cautionary tale of the dangers of unchecked ambition and emotional exploitation. Maya, once a powerful and ruthless manipulator, was now a prisoner, forced to confront the ghosts of her actions. Her gift, once her most powerful weapon, had become her curse, a reminder that justice can be slow, but it is always inevitable.